Back in, everyone, to EA Sports coverage of the NFL. We're in quarter number 2, and it's the Colts who have the football. They failed once in this spot earlier, but the offense will stay out to go for it on 4th down.
They'll go for it. Here's Bennett.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. A surprising move to go for it. Predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And the Titans, they've got the football back, and they've got it in great field position. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. A first down throw for Mayfield. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
And partner, to me, that one was all about timing. If he's there too early, it's going to be a pass interference call. If he's too late, it's a completed pass. He was Johnny on the spot on that one.
And this one too low.
Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after the last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on 3rd down to get their momentum going again.
On 3rd down, Mayfield. This one complete to Mecole Hardman. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. So 8 yards on the completion there, and that's going to make it 4th down.
Now, that's going to be a tough one to explain when they get together and watch the game film, isn't it? I mean, they had the right call, had the out route. He's got to know where the first down sticks are, yet he steps out of bounds.
The field goal unit's going to stay put on the sideline. They're going to go on 4th down here. They'll try and run for it. And they're knocking on the door now.
The Philadelphia Eagles on the clock now. It's now the Indianapolis Colts selection. It's the Detroit Lions now on the clock. Next up, the Titans are on the clock. today. From State Farm Stadium in Glendale, Arizona, it's Week 1 of the NFL on EA Sports. It's the Arizona Cardinals taking on the Indianapolis Colts.
We find ourselves at the home of the world's first retractable natural grass field as you get a look inside State Farm Stadium in Glendale.
Today, it's the opener of a new NFL season, as it'll be the Indianapolis Colts taking on the Arizona Cardinals. With my good friend Charles Davis in the booth, I'm Brandon Gaudin, and the moment has finally arrived, CD. It's time to begin a new NFL season.
Partner, there's no hiding my excitement as I got ready this morning. I could not wait to get here for this game. Imagine what it's like out there on the field for those players, though. OTAs, training camp, preseason has all led to this moment when they officially kick this one off to get the season underway.
And no run back on this one, so the new season will begin at the 25-yard line. The Cardinals offense ready to set up shop. Walker going right to the air.
High throw, but the catch is made. And he's going to be brought down right there, so nothing after the catch as he's dropped at the 42. 17 yards on the game's opening play and a quick first down.
Well, there you go, Charles, the first completed pass of his young career.
And we expect it not to be his last. Very good to get the first one out of the way, though, as he begins his career.
A first carry now for Nick Chubb. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's a 2nd and 4. Play action now. Walker.
And he'll be brought down by the Colts. He'll wind up losing a full 9 yards here on the sack. Now it's 3rd down.
Now Walker.
This will be caught by Brown. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Needed 13, and with a good spot, they got 13 and a first down.
To throw is Walker.
Got a man over the middle, and it's complete. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. 23 yards on the play.
And Walker now to throw on first down.
Rush coming, and he's taken down. Well-timed effort there by Derwin James, a sack from his safety position. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter one.
Walker. A quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete.
The quarterback got away with one there. Looked like he was in line for a pick, but instead it's knocked harmlessly to the turf.
A long way to go here on 3rd down for the 8th play of the drive.
Walker now.
Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he'll be out of bounds, able to get it down to the 25 there. And now out is the Cardinal field goal team here. Right hash mark, a 42-yard attempt. And his kick is right there. It's good, and the Cardinals have the first points. It's 3-0. Well, all
offseason, probably a lot of thought goes into that first drive of week one. They didn't get the touchdown, but at least they got something.
And what I like about it is that they didn't overthink it, because you're exactly right. A lot goes into the offseason, the preseason, to get to that first drive of the regular season. They went right downfield, mission accomplished, points on the board.
And he'll be stopped up at the 25. Here comes the Indianapolis offense now as they get set to take over. Harris starts the drive on the ground. Takes it to the 26, just a 1-yard gain. Second and 9. Bennett now. And he's going to be brought down here in the backfield. Adafe Owe showing off the pass rush skills. But you could almost see his eyes light up defensively. I mean, as a linebacker, that's about as quick as you can get to a quarterback.
So what did your third-grade teacher teach you about straight lines, right? As soon as you have those, you take full advantage of them. He found a gap in the offensive line, got to the quarterback, and put him on the deck.
Clock running, under a minute to go now here in a fast-moving first quarter. Now a first down carry for Harris. And he's fortunate to get anything from that. Give him a yard up to the 49.
Oh, there's plenty of traffic waiting for him up the middle. But give him credit, he tried barreling through anyway. They're fortunate to get a yard out of that one.
Bennett fakes a handoff, now to throw. Throwing middle, and it's complete. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 34-yard line. A run with Harris out of the shotgun. And he'll power his way forward for about 4 yards there on the first down carry. He'll get 4 yards on the carry there, and we will get to the end of the first quarter of play. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Colts in possession as they are looking at a 2nd down and 6 coming up. Off play action. Here's Bennett. Oh, it's intercepted. A drive killer there. Mekhi Blackman's got it. And the Cards are going to get it back here just past the 35. Welcome back, everybody, to State Farm Stadium in Glendale, Arizona. We're in the second quarter, and it's the Cardinals in control of the football. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. They finished off their opening drive of the campaign with a field goal on the last drive. Now they'll search for a touchdown here on this go-around, 1st and 10. And a 6-yard gain gets them right around the 43.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
Now a 2nd down throw for Walker. And that one too wide and incomplete.
I tell you what, that's a veteran play from a guy in his first season in the NFL. A lot of rookies are trying to force something there. He thought better of it, and that was the right decision.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. Looking left side, he's got it, complete. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. Here's Tommy Townsend on to punt. He'll get off a fairly short kick here as this is toward the sideline. And no return here. Where will they spot it? They say just outside the 20-yard line. 2nd drive coming up here for the Indianapolis Colts. They trail 3-0 after the INT last time led to a field goal, but now another fresh start here, 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Harris, and not much there. Maybe a yard up to the 24.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
2nd down throw coming from Bennett. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
It's another zone defense. It looks like it's open for possibilities, but they did a nice job patrolling the middle of the field and forcing an incompletion.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. To throw is Bennett. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Colts 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And that's well executed there on 3rd down. And I love the confidence that they had to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision. And QBs love to make that easy throw, and they hooked up there for a 1st down.
Harris running straight ahead. And he'll get it across midfield and down into Cardinal territory. Just what you want on a 1st down run. Call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2.
Even though they gave up more than they wanted to on that play, it actually illustrates how well they bottled them up throughout the game, because that was his longest run of this contest.
Now a 2nd and 2. Now here's another carry for Harris. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. 2 yards, good enough for a 1st.
But we always talk about good down and distance, allowing offenses to expand their playbook. Well, 2nd and 2, that means your playbook's wide open. You can run just about anything. But a lot of times, the play caller, he just looks down at his sheet, sees the short yardage runs, and goes to one of those.
First and 10, here's Bennett. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. Bennett looking to throw. That one complete. It's tanked down. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 36. First catch of the new season for him, and he picks up the first. Second quarter, 2 minutes remain. 3-0 our score. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth,
yes,
and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy.
Now 2nd and 5. Bennett. Pressure, and down he goes. They sack him back at the 36. Call it a loss of 5, a big sack to bring up 3rd down. Boy, every time I see speed like that off the edge, Charles, I just don't know how these offensive linemen do it. I would think that they would get called for holding every play, and maybe they should have been called for holding on that one.
Yeah, maybe not just holding, but sometimes you end up setting back in the offensive backfield a little bit farther to try and help you with the edge.
He's got a man, complete. And this is caught. For the moment, it's a touchdown, but multiple flags down, so let's sort this out. So obviously they will decline the penalty there, and the result is 6 points.
The penalty is declined.
Good throw there, and I don't want to blow it too out of proportion, but he looks a lot more comfortable in his second season.
You can tell he put the work in the offseason, and what I mean by that is understanding the playbook. Not just the plays and how to execute them, but how to do it against a variety of defenses. Also understands his team better, what they can and cannot do. You can see the confidence rising in him as he plays.
From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback. They were trying to create some space to run. They created the penalty.
And you work on it so much. You work on it so hard. But it's tough to simulate game speed in practice. And that often runs you into a penalty.
A first down throw for Walker. This will be taken in by Michael Pittman. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. On 1st and 10, Walker. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. He did an okay job of absorbing the hit, just couldn't secure the football through the catch.
And he was right there on the spot and forced the incompletion. That's something defenders work on all the time. If you're there, make the contact, but continue to work your way through the receiver so that he can't possess the football and turn it into a catch. To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
They'll send a receiver here in motion right. And now a fake on the jet sweep and a give to Chubb. And they'll get him down at the 34, and he's going to be short of the first by a few yards. Here's Tommy Townsend now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. Fielded at the 20. 44-yard punt, return of 9. And the Colts will go on offense here, 1st and 10. The Colts going to take over now late in this first half. And with a 7-3 lead, we'll see how aggressive they want to be. 35 seconds, all that remains in the first half as they come up on 1st down. Back to throw, Bennett. Got his man, Dell. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. Now another timeout called for by the offense as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half. 2 yards to go, second down. Bennett now off play action. He gets it complete to Harris. And he'll go out of bounds, it looks like, right at the 40. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. Looking to throw here. Bennett. That's complete. Demario Douglas with it. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47. Now the Colts will use their third and final timeout as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. Now 2nd and 3. It's Bennett going to have another throw here. They'll roll him out right. And that'll be incomplete with 11 seconds remaining now.
That's an excellent play by the defender. He diagnosed that one, closed quickly, and they'll force the incompletion.
So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. Bennett now to throw. Strip. The ball comes out, and the Cardinals have got it. Go, the big man, get the oxygen tank ready. And they bring this one back. A scoop and score, a fumble recovery touchdown for Arizona. Extra point attempt to come here. And it's through, and that makes the lead 10-7. The scoop and score, always an exciting play in football, and we witnessed it there. Grabbing it off the ground and then rumbling it into the end zone for 6. So barring a touchback, this likely the final act of the half as the kick is away. And that one bounces out of the back of the end zone, so we'll start the drive at the 25 on the touchback. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And they'll have time for one play. There's 2 seconds on the clock. They'll rifle this one deep right side. And that one a little too high as it's knocked away and incomplete. So we've reached halftime here on opening weekend. As now we send you out to Orlando and hook back up with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. And welcome back to football, everybody. We've got a full slate of 16 games here to start the new season. So let's take our first trip around the NFL. We'll begin our trip around the NFL with an interesting one right off the bat. And it's the Jaguars who have the lead in the second quarter. The Jaguars locked in a tight one, but this is a game you feel they've got to have. From there, let's make the trek down to Southern California as we check in on the Chargers at home in Inglewood. And you can see, currently they trail in that ball game. Marvin Mims, a touchdown reception. Finally, let's get to the country music capital of the world and see what's happening with the Titans at home in Nashville. And they were losers in that one to the visiting Cincinnati Bengals. Joe Burrow lighting it up. A 500-yard passing day.
It looks like we'll have to wait another week to get our first halftime report of the season as we move right along to the second half. We'll see if week 1. Out come the Colts. They'll have it first here to start quarter number 3. This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game, and to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, They're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
No gain on that one as it brings up a 3rd and 10.
Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. Off the play fake, it's Bennett.
Rolling to his right.
Oh, poor decision there, and it's going to be...